Hello everyone, my name is Andrea Powell and I am a victim advocate and a policy expert, and I am unfortunately unable to be with you all today. I'm here in New York and flying back to my hometown of San Diego right when the launch of this lovely event is taking place. I am so proud to be an advisor to ACTS, the Alliance for Cyber Trust and Safety, founded by the phenomenal Ranjana and her team, and I am honored to stand alongside some truly visionary women across the globe as we address what is truly a global issue impacting women and girls everywhere. As I mentioned, I'm based here in the United States. However, survivors who connect to me come from all over the world, from China, Australia, Portugal, Spain, India, South Africa, all over the world. And the common theme is that oftentimes technology facilitated gender-based violence, which can be referred to as image-based sexual abuse, image-based sexual violence, digital sex crimes, NCII, however you want to frame it, what it truly is technology facilitated sexual violence. And it's predominantly happening to women and girls. In fact, 90% or more of deep fakes are in fact what is called deep fake porn. As we know, it's not pornography, it's sexual violence. Nonetheless, that tool predominantly impacts women and girls in this incredibly negative way, and yet there's very little recourse across the globe for survivors to get the support and services they need. And that's why we need global alliance like ACTS and other networks across the globe to ensure three critical things, and this is coming directly from the over 50 survivors I've worked with of image-based sexual violence across the globe. One, we need to make sure that content is removed and permanently removed so that survivors don't continue to have to be re-victimized over and over and over again. Second, we need to make sure that our laws are consistent with the experiences of survivors. What do I mean by that? We need to make sure that perpetrators are held accountable and that this is treated as a very serious crime. We need to make sure that survivors have access to protection, compensation, restitution, because so often survivors are left alone to face their own injustice. And when that happens, they very quickly fall into depression, isolation, further offline abuse, because we know what happens online to women often impacts their offline worlds. And finally, we need to make sure that there's helplines, hotlines, and support centers that are ready and willing across the globe to connect to survivors, ensure that their content is removed, but also that they get access to the mental health and support that they need, not only to survive, but to actually thrive. In my day-to-day work, I work along survivors on a policy level as well as on a technological level. In fact, I'm also a part of an organization or a new company called Alecto AI. And Alecto is aiming to be the global solution to ensure that when a survivor uploads their face into the app and gets a verification that it's their identity, they can have a token of their face to use to scour the internet and look for non-consensual images. And when I say non-consensual images, I say that deliberately because what I mean by that is what might be considered intimate to me may not be considered intimate to someone in Switzerland. What's intimate to someone in Switzerland may be very different from what someone would consider intimate in Iran or India or South Africa. So we need to really have this global network of allies, advisors, survivors, and leaders to really address a problem that's been growing for a very long time. Obviously, gender-based sexual violence is not new. What is new is the proliferation, and in particular with synthetic or AI content. There's over 9,000 websites just surfacing on Google that is explicitly designed for deep fake abuse. There are over 300 and growing apps, mostly free, in which someone can upload the picture of a woman's face and turn it into deep fake abuse. And those intimate images are then weaponized to further destroy her life. And furthermore, those tools, those apps, they only work on women and girls' bodies. So we really do have to have this global network. And I'm just honored to be a part of ACTS and so cherish the community that we're building and look forward to being in touch with any and all of you. So thank you and have a wonderful conference. And again, I'm so sorry to not be there. I would love to have joined you guys in real time. Thank you and have a lovely day.